Hello, and thank you for joining me as I play yet another Commodore 64 game from my collection. This one is five-a-side football, or just five-a-side it says there. Yeah, it's a bit inconsistent between the packaging and the title screen there. Released by Anirog, or Anirog, still not sure how to say that, in 1985. It got 60% in Zap, so not too bad. I think I played this when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure I borrowed it off a teacher from school when I was at primary school. So I got a vague feeling that you can. I've definitely played this one, and the artwork all looks very familiar to me. Also, I got a feeling it's actually just a reskin of an ice hockey game, but I'm not entirely sure about that story. So I'll leave that one to the historians. So looking at the options we got here, we can obviously we're going to play a one-player game. I'm going to play it on easy, at least this first go through, and we'll see what that's like. And it looks like it's got a penalty kick game as well, so perhaps we'll give that a go as well. I'm going to one-player game, easy. Enter the name of Team One. Why has it got three in it? I don't want three. Okay, three tap. That's who we are. Three tap. Right. Wow. Yeah, so I'm the team in blue. You can just about see who I am. Brought that player right down. Now I think you can have fights in this, which I'll see if I can instigate at some point. Oh no! No, I dived the wrong way. They've scored. Oh, and this is easy, and I'm doing terrible. Well, it's got speech by voice master. See, artworks. They're ahead of the time, finishing it with a hex like that, weren't they? Well, if ever there was an incentive for a 1-0 win, it was those sound effects. So it does, it bounces off the sides as you'd expect from a five-side. I always find with these games it's quite hard to work out exactly how the best place to shoot. I always try and end up shooting at a diagonal, but I don't know if that's really the way you're supposed to do it. Took him straight out. Why is he so much faster than me? And the crowd goes wild as we equalise. Yeah. I played a lot of football games over the years. It's always been big football fan, so always generally gravitate towards them. I don't think there's anything that's better than the latest incarnations of FIFA, to be honest. But back on the C64, probably my favourite was Microprose Soccer, which was by Sensible Software, and it's very good. And it had some. It was a top-down game. I will get around to playing it, I'm sure, at some point. And it had some cool features like instant replays of your goals, and you could do lots of swerve. Oh no, that was going a bit awry. There are other notable mentions though. I quite liked the Emily Hughes game, also Football of the Year, and I guess the classic one that most people probably played first was International Soccer, which is a cartridge game predominantly. I think you can get it on cassette as well, which has an advantage of being an instant load, which there weren't many of in the early days of the C64. Certainly not in the UK anyway. But yeah, I guess as time went on, you had SWOS or Sensible Soccer, Sensible World of Soccer on the Amiga, which was awesome, and a big fan of Championship Manager and Football Manager, which obviously isn't you're not playing the game, but the management side of things. Yeah, and then probably ever since then, FIFA's been the one. I mean, I played Pro Evo as well, but I still play FIFA today, mainly down to Ultimate Team. And do you know what? It's a little bit better than this. But, you know, 1985. He's trying to rock it. Oh, yes, look at that. Yeah, there's not a lot to say about this, really. I mean, it's not... I think it's probably, like most of these games, they're probably better two-player against a friend. God, that is irritating, isn't it? I haven't had the fight yet, though, have we? Maybe I'm not fouling enough. It's really hard to sort of do any accurate passing, I think. Maybe you have to take him off the ball. Oh, look. Oh, no. He came charging at me. I thought maybe he was going to start a fight, but he didn't. What are you doing, keeper? What's he doing? I reckon the AI for this must have been pretty hard to write. I've got to cut it some slack. I think that's why they were always so much more fun in two-player games. I'd say I would just reload it and do it, but it's such a long time to load. In fact, the loader on this one was strange. It literally, the tape stopped and then the game appeared. Normally, the tape keeps running for a little bit. So I thought it hadn't actually loaded. Take them all out. I'm sure there was fights. Maybe not. Actually, I've got vague recollections of the fighting one having a ref. And you can, no, maybe I'm mixing my games. So much faster than me. So you can't really just run with the ball because they catch you up. Oh, I also got no idea who your players are. You know, things like radars in the games came later. Oh, look at all these saves. Keeper's playing a blinder. Penalty? What? And it's not even a penalty. Hang on, did they give... What? What happened there? The score hasn't changed. I have no idea. That was strange. I think there might have been a little something left over from the hockey game. What do you reckon? Half over, thank goodness. I think, unfortunately, we've got another 5 minutes of this. Before we try the penalty shootout, we will try that, and then I'll leave it there. I'm not going to try it on any other difficulty levels. It's not that much fun. Although I would enjoy seeing the fight. Boo, boo, boo. I know what you're saying, Rich. Pass it. You know you're not fast enough. And that is how it is for me on a real football pitch. Not that I've played for a long time. Way too old now. Yeah, take him out though, and then you're there. Don't know why no one else chases me. Look at him though. He's well fast. Having a shot. Keeper saves it. Give me a rando penalty again. Well, actually, it was to the other person. Wrong way. I have done one other football game, I think, on the 64 already. And that was World Cup by Arctic Computing, and I think it might have been very similar to this. Um, I don't really remember. I might go back and watch that one at some point. Oh look, come on! What is that defender doing? Yeah, it makes you really appreciate how far the games have come. Like having the radars for the players and things like that, because I've got no idea where my rest of my team is. You can only see what's on your current screen. I used to like some arcade games, football ones as well, like the Tecmo World Cups and Psychic, Super Psychics. They were good. They were the games I always wanted at home. Obviously, FIFA has well surpassed those games now, but um, back when the arcades ruled, they were so much better than anything we had at home, and that was probably true. I'd say up to the PlayStation era, really. Although the first FIFA, like '94 on the Mega Drive and Super Nintendo, was good, it still wasn't as good as those games, in my opinion. And then Mega Drive era, you started to get the 3D FIFAs and stuff, and games like Striker were quite good as well, from what I remember. Didn't mind them. 2-2. Oh, come on. Right, I kind of just want this to be over. Feel free to skip forward to the penalty shootout. I hope we don't get that for each shot in the penalty shootout. That will be irritating. Right, took him out. That's it. That's the way. They don't really pass, do they, computer? That's it. Chog 'em. Chog. Does anyone say chog anymore? That's it. Haven't had a fight, have we? Down a crack from distance. That might just be the winner. It's a bit tiresome, isn't it, really? A bit tiresome. Right, which player am I controlling now? Oh, this one. I mean, that probably should have been a free kick. Keeper's playing a blinder. It's real. I think the reality is I'd have probably played this quite a lot as a kid, especially with my friends, until I had Micro Soccer, and then I would have only played that, I think, but it would have scratched the itch, so to speak. simple times where you only got one button to control. Oh, what bad control that was. To control your player. So you got one type of shot. On the games like Microprose Soccer, they you used to be able to like do joystick modifiers, so you'd pull back or something and it would chip the ball as you kicked it and things like that. But obviously now, with all the buttons that we have on modern consoles, you're kind of used to being able to pass, chip and shoot and through ball and all those things with different buttons. I'm actually playing this, just to give you a little bit of insight, I suppose, the week before the FA Cup final. I don't know when I'll be posting the video, so it could be a while away. I am a Manchester United fan, if you're wondering. You can probably tell from my accent. Yeah, and I'm expecting us to get beaten by Man City, to be honest, because they're just a bit too good. As much as it pains me to say it, but you never know. It's one game. Maybe we can do it. I'll listen back to that, I'm sure, in a month or two's time, whenever this goes out, and feel foolish or pleased, one or the other. Right, let's quickly see the penalty kicks, because thank goodness that is over. And I've got a star there again for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, no, it's at the end. Oh, look at that. Player one is the goalie. Okay, we're going to go to the... He scores! No way did he score! Player two... And, I mean, actually, that was quite cool, wasn't it? But he saved it, which is annoying. Is it because I didn't push a button? There we go, saved it. Oh, I quite like this. Apart from their goalie's too good. Oh, he scores. I'm going to lose this. Saving everything. Woo, woo, woo. Saved one. Scored none. It's not good. Even straight down the middle. Keeper knew what I was going to do. It's rock hard. But this would be fun with your friends, I think. Oh, did I score one? Wow. It's actually let me play through them as well. But actually, that little mini game, I think 2-player, would be quite a bit of fun. Anyway, that is Five-a-Side or Five-a-Side Football by Anirog.